5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? 5 o'clock in the morning, where are you going to be? Educated fools. John, make it hot for the boys and the girls. Diamonds and pearls. Yes, yes. Little Damian Marley this morning. The halfway tree. 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? 5 o'clock in the morning at the table, y'all. Put the puzzle on the table. That's always the goal. 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? The early bird catches the worm. We'll pull out all the cliches this morning. All of them. All the cliches are coming this morning. We have the new puzzle on the table. The Starlight Drive-In Theater. So this is a vintage puzzle. Yay, yay, yay. Very colorful. This is going to be quite the challenge. Speaking of challenge, like, share, and subscribe. I challenge you to like, share, and subscribe, and I also challenge you to put the puzzle on the table. On period. Put the puzzle on the table. That's what it's all about. We got 1,000 pieces down and 500 pieces on the table. 1,000 down and 500 on the table, y'all. So it is going down. Um, the frame is complete except for one piece which is out there amongst all those pieces on the table. There is one piece that belongs to the frame. So I will be sorting at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's where I'm going to be at the table sorting puzzle pieces at 5 o'clock in the morning, giving you the best that I got at 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you going to be? Right here at the puzzle. Now, see, I got the light going, the fancy light here. Oh, little spiral gyro, a little faster. Yeah, y'all know I love the little lights, my LEDs and LIEs and whatever kind of lights I can find. And that's gonna be my thing with the lights, y'all. That is going to be my thing. Puzzles and lights. Puzzles and lights, baby. But yeah, the Starlight Theater. This is a vintage puzzle. It's an old Volkswagen in the picture, some old kind of car. I know it's old. I don't know what it is, but I know it's a very vintage puzzle um, from the Signature Collection. Very small pieces, but the puzzle's a little wider than the Road of Good Work. So it's about the same as the Road of Good Work. The puzzle pieces, sizes, and stuff like that. It's a lot of colors, a lot of stuff to work with. So this should not be that complicated. 1,000 pieces down, y'all, and 500 on the table. 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? What you gonna do? You know? So now it's getting down to whatever time I wake up to sit at the table and do the puzzle. Because I wake up at all kinds of different times of the night, the morning. And I don't sleep that much in the daytime. But nighttime, probably about 4 hours, maybe five, and I'm good to go. I don't want to sleep any more than that. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream, and I am trying to live the dream out of my suitcase. And the words of Drake, living the dream in a suitcase, baby. That's right. That's right. The puzzle is on the table, y'all. The frame is done. I got one one piece, like I said, out here roaming around in the frame. I mean, in the puzzle. So it shouldn't be hard to find this little orange piece. Like I said, I will be doing some sorting this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 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 indeed. Indeed, the early bird is out here looking for the worm this morning. I've already had my first cup of coffee. So I'm up and it's up and it's up and it's on the table. It is on the table, y'all. We got the 2 puzzles ready to be mailed out to my subscribers. I'm trying to hit a certain number of subscribers before I start mailing the puzzles out. I don't want to keep the puzzles. I want you to put the puzzle on the table. So maybe I can send you a puzzle to put on the table. Isn't that just clever? So all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing is wonderful. Likes are wonderful. Just looking at my video is a wonderful thing for me. Just any type of hype I can get, I'm with it. The puzzle is on the table. I am at the table, and it goes down at the table. We are 1,000 pieces in already, and 500 on the table. So it is a serious thing, guys. The puzzle is real. The page is real. The videos are real. This is really what I am doing. Uh, and the challenge is always to put the puzzle on the table. Has not changed since I've been doing the puzzle. And it won't. So that's how we do it over here with the puzzle. And like I said, the Starlight Theater, drive-in theater one that we are doing now is beautiful. I love the colors. If you like vintage, this is the one for you. The Volkswagen, Beetle in the picture, it's vintage. It's 1960 or something like that. So, yeah, for sure. The 60s, I ain't gonna say 70s. I'm gonna say 1960s with this old car in the back. And like I said, I've been to the drive-in one time here in Cincinnati. I think one time. It was cool. It's nice to experience something. Even if you only do it once, at least you got to do it. Even if you only put the puzzle on the table one time, at least you did it. So if you don't do it again, you don't have to because you already did it. So maybe you want to repeat it because you like it or whatever, that's fine. But if it's something that you want to do, at least try. At least try. There's no failure in trying. That's one of my sayings. You can't fail if you try. That doesn't make sense. Failure is in not trying. So for me to want to do something and never pursue it or put anything into it, then how bad do you want to do it? I ain't just put the puzzle on the table for no reason. I like putting the puzzle on the table. I like sitting here doing the puzzle. So I'm gonna do what I like. I'm not ever gonna be doing anything that shakes up the spirit so bad that you have, you know what I mean? It's like you got choices. You don't have to stay in the mess. You know, you don't have to stay in the mess. So I mean, it's like the saying, life is good, and then you know what happens after that. So you be in the good life, live the good life, live your life. If you're living in your life, then nothing else can bother you because this is your life and this is what you want to do. When you go outside yourself and try to appease other people and uh, take yourself out of the program, then that's when the issue is gonna come, and you're gonna feel drained, and you're gonna feel this, you're gonna feel that. So stay in you, stay in you, stay in you. Period. They can call it what they want. I don't care. Stay in the you. Nothing wrong with putting you first. People make you think, oh my goodness, you don't think about nobody else. All you think about is yourself. What you supposed to think about? What are you supposed to think about? Make it make sense. So I'm just supposed to wake up with everything else on my mind except for what's conducive to my growth. So I'm supposed to wake up just ridiculous. This sounds ridiculous. Just wake up with random mess on your mind. Random. No. Put the puzzle on the table. Put something on your mind. Maybe if you put the puzzle on the table, that'll put something on your mind. You got to do better. You got to do better. Do you? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to put the puzzle on the table either. always the goal. Y'all know I always go there. Put the puzzle on the table. We got 1,000 pieces down and 500 on the table, y'all. The frame is done. We will be sorting this morning. It's time to sort. And time me to find this one piece that belongs to the frame that's scattered out here in all these 500 pieces. So that is what is happening at 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Right here at the puzzle. No doubt. Right here at the puzzle. Ooh, I love this light, y'all. It is the bomb. There we go. Put a little bit of light on the subject here. Just a little bit of light right now. We still in the morning light. So we put a little light up here. We'll start sorting the theater part. It's the little blue pieces with the stripes. Put some of those over there, right here in the middle, because we know that the theater the word theater is all the blue pieces, and we just start sorting. We got the sky over here. We can sort some of those out and just start sorting the pieces out so that we can start putting the puzzle together. Yes, putting it together, baby. Yes, this is when we get to the good part. When we gonna get to the good part, the starlight, all the eccentric stuff in the top there is what I'm working on. The theater and all of that. That's gonna be pretty easy to put together because of the colors and just the layout. It's gonna be kind of easy. So we might, Lord knows, might finish this one in no time, y'all. I'm telling you, this might be the boom, 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 because this is not very complicated right now. So, like I said, I'm doing the little sorting and finding the theater and the starlight lettering. So, yeah, it's going to come together really, really good. We got like I said, the blue sky here, which is going to be really easy to put together. You know, the red car, the yellow Volkswagen. So it's going to be it's going to be nice when it gets together. I'm going to really like the end results of this. And it, like I say, it's really a nice size. So once I start putting it together, it is really going to come along really, really nice. You know, you got your yellow pieces you can separate. A lot of little wording here, a menu. So there's a lot of different things that you can focus on. Uh, if you get frazzled, you can go focus on something else. You don't have to stay in the frazzle stage. Just move on to something else. You know, you don't wreck your brain. I told you, don't wreck your brain doing the puzzle. Just, if you can't find what you're looking for, then move on to another side. Move on to something else. Don't wreck your brain. Then we got the grass. We can put some of the grass down here at the bottom. A nice bush right there. I believe these green pieces are going to be the bush, which is fine. But child, I'm telling y'all, I got to find that end piece. On that blue sky going straight across, all the blues. We can find those. And eventually we will start putting these pieces in. And I'm telling y'all, it's going to be snap, snap, snap. It's going to be snap, snap, snap. It's not going to be that complicated. Like I said, we got the menu, a lot of words, so that is a good thing. Excuse me. When you got a lot of words. Now the pollen in here in Cincinnati has been terrible. The pollen levels have been awful. So my sinuses is to be worked with, baby. The pollen here is awful down here in this valley. The valley so low, yes, where we hardly get a wind that blows, baby. And when it do, it blows through like a tornado. But it is the air quality is awful here, awful. Mm. Child, you got to keep some kind of air going all the time. The air conditioning in the summertime, humidifiers and all that mess. Child, I can barely breathe around here. Barely breathe. Some light blues over there. So yeah, the sorting process really helps. You have to sort, or you'll just be picking all over the place. And 500 pieces is too many pieces to be picking around. Okay, so that's what you do not want to do, is picking around when you can just sort out a few pieces, sort some things out. Sort your yellow pieces. Just sort the cars. They all may not go to see the yellow on both sides. So just sorting and getting some of the pieces out of the way will help. So sorting is definitely recommended. Yes. If you don't sort, you're really gonna go stir crazy. See, and I'm picking out all the theater here. And I'll start putting that top part together with the blue sky and the theater and all that, and start putting all of that together. Like I said, the sorting process is very important. You can't skip the sorting. You got to sort. It's the only way you're going to get the puzzle together properly. It's the sorting process. And as you can see right there, see, I've got the theater sorted, starlight letters sorted, some of the blue sky. We got the grass here at the bottom. So you just start sorting what you see. That's what you want to do. You want to sort what you see. And you want to definitely pay attention to uh, what's going on with the lettering. So you want to pick out as much as you can to get started with. Yeah. And the lettering, like I said, is going to be uh, the good part with the starlight, the nice light bar going across there. You got a lot of key things that you can look at to sort your pieces out. And like I said, the sorting is very, very important. Very important. You got to sort. And see, once you sort, see, then the pieces, everything starts coming together once you start sorting the pieces. So you got the grass here. It's part of it. Just like that tree probably up here. But yeah, you have to sort, guys. You can't bypass the sorting process. And it could get a little tedious, but then it'll get fun. You'll be like, well, okay, with the green part, put it down here, this over there. Once you get to sorting, you really, really get into it. Get into it, get into it, get into it. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Even with this dim light, which y'all know I go brighter, much brighter than this. But even with this dim light, I can still see the neon part of the sign and the blue theater sign. So, you know, like I said, the sorting process is a part of the process. First, you have to find the frame. Then, once you get the frame pieces together, you can start sorting your pieces. There's that piece of the frame I'm looking for. Right there, y'all. I found it. Told you, once I started sorting, I knew I would find the other piece of the frame. Really wasn't stressing about it. Really wasn't getting ready to strain my eyes looking for it. I knew once I started sorting the pieces by color and whatnot, then I would find that end of the frame. And I did. And I did. Yes, I did. So yeah, we got the grass, we got the theater sign. I mean, it was a bush. It's not really grass, kind of like a bush. The theater sign. A lot of key places that you can start your puzzle. So you want to pick a key place that you can start. The Starlight Theater wording would be the best place to start, right there at the top. Um, it should be pretty, I ain't gonna say easy, but it should be pretty easy to find these pieces. I can say easy. I'm a professional, y'all. Remember, I can say easy. So because I'm saying it might be pretty easy for me, don't mean it's gonna be pretty easy for you. So let's talk about it. Everything ain't for everybody, and everybody has to find their own way to do their thing. So, you know, you might like what you see, but the process may be a whole different ball game. So, you know, you got to respect the process, and the process is that you have to sort the pieces in order to put the puzzle together. Ain't no way around it. In the words of one of them rappers, ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Yeah, ain't no way around it. You have to sort the pieces. It's a must. It is a must. You have to. There's no way around it. If you don't sort, you will be stir crazy for real. There's a lot of reds in here, a lot of yellows. I mean, very, very colorful. So you have to organize it. You have to organize the puzzle. You can't just jump in there like that. You have to organize the puzzle. You have to. Yeah. Can't just jump in. So if you get it organized and get things sorted out, then it makes it much easier to start for sure. So I'm gonna turn on the big light, y'all. I need the big light on. Move the chair back. I got one of my beautiful African dresses. Think she's dancing, the dancing lady this morning. So I'm feeling it. So we are going to continue the sorting process now that I have the big light on. I really, really can see all the grass and the pieces that I need to put in place. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The blues. We'll start bringing some of the pieces kind of closer. Get all that starlight sign, all of those pieces over here. And like I said, we will figure out just where we want to start. We got a lot of things to start with, so that makes it good to have different areas that you can go back and forth to. You want to go back and forth. You don't want to get stuck. Like I say, if you do get stuck, just move on to the next. Don't lose no hair. Pull your hair out, nothing like that. Just move on to the next piece. Because I'm telling you, once you start snapping the pieces in, it's gonna be just a boom boom. It's gonna be a process. After that, you're just gonna get into a groove. You will get into a groove, and won't be able to stop. You be trying to get away from the puzzle, and you can't get away. So it is a process. Yes, it is. I don't know if that piece go there or not. No, it's missing a couple of legs. See, I'm so anxious to put the pieces in. I'm just ready. Let's get started. A lot of work to do here, but I got a lot of pieces just right here, ready to go. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting when we get started. Yeah, so the process has begun. When you put those first few pieces in, then you know it is on and popping. It's on and popping. Goes down there. Like I found most of the little grassy pieces. I got a lot of the sign pieces out. So the process will begin, y'all, of putting it together. Putting it together. I think I got enough on the inside the frame to work with. I got the red pieces over here. That's gonna probably be that car. a lot of this red, the darker part here, which is the asphalt, which is the street part. That's going to be the black pieces. Then the car, the yellow pieces. You know, because there's yellow on both sides, so I can put all the yellow pieces down here. And I say the sorting process is the best way to start. Put the red pieces maybe right by the yellow pieces because a lot of the red and the yellow here are together. Uh, we got the kind of orangey pieces down here at the bottom. Orangey. It's a new color, orangey. If you're not hip to orangey, then I don't know what colors you learned in school, but we can learn orangey, reddy. I'm just making a little joke. But yeah, we got the yellows that we can separate, and you just start separating the pieces and sorting the pieces to make it a little easier for you. So if I'm looking for a red piece, I can go to the red spot and get the red piece. A lot of red, so red's gonna need a lot of space. The red and the yellow here. So it's a lot of moving around, a lot of sorting. You got to have patience with the puzzle. You can't rush the process. This is 500 pieces. Rush it if you want to. You'll see. You just have a scrambled egg mess if you want to rush the process. So take your time, move your pieces around, get them sorted. You might have a red spot, I might have a yellow spot. So whatever pieces I'm looking for, if I'm looking for a white piece, a green piece, or whatever, and I'll know where to go. So I'm making me a yellow spot right here because I'm kind of closest with the yellow over here. There's some yellow over here, some lettering over here too, which will make it kind of easy. We won't say easy too much when you got 500 pieces on the table. I'm not going to make it sound like it's easy because it's not. So we won't say easy too much, but it helps in the process. We'll say it like that. When you sort the pieces, it does help the process. It takes some time, but how much time do you think it's going to take to put them 500 pieces together? How much time do you think it's going to take, y'all, to put them 500 pieces together that's on the table? So time is what it is. If you're on a time schedule, then the puzzle is it'll teach you about time, that's for sure. But it's very time consuming. Yes, it is. Very time consuming. Yeah, I'm just moving the reds and the yellows in one spot, guys. You know, get everything kind of sorted a little bit because you have to sort. It's like the laundry, you just can't, you got to sort so you get the socks out. You got to sort so you can, get everything out. You don't want everything just rolled up in the basket. So you have to sort the puzzle pieces. You have to sort things out in your life sometimes. I'm sorting through some things now, changing some things around. It's all good. The change is good. I'm not built for it tough. I'm not built to be doing something for 50 years, 150 years. And I'm not built for that. I need change. I need versatility, and I need peace. And so a lot of changes are coming. I'm excited. Uh, Always excited about the puzzle on the table. The challenge, y'all know, here it comes, is to put the puzzle on the table. So until I know somebody tell me they put the puzzle on the table, I'm going to continue to say, put the puzzle on the table. That is always the challenge, is to put the puzzle on the table. It hasn't changed since I started with 1,000 pieces down, 500 on the table. So it hasn't changed since I've started the puzzle. It's the challenge has always been the same, is to put the puzzle on the table. Everybody that knows me knows that is what I say. That is my motto. That's how it goes. Put the puzzle on the table is always the challenge. And it never stops. As long as there's a puzzle, there is a challenge. So, and the puzzle gonna be on the table. We are 1,000 pieces down and 500 on the table. Yay, yay, yay. I'm excited. If I'm the only one excited, then it's okay. You'll get excited too when you put the puzzle on the table. I'm telling you. You just got to do it. Just do it. Put the puzzle. Let's go get a puzzle. Let's walk around in your Walmart and your Targets and all that stuff. Buy a puzzle. Put it on the table. Subscribe to my channel so I can send you a puzzle. Yeah. The more the merrier. The more the merrier, guys. The more people we can get to put the puzzle on the table. And once we start live chatting and stuff like that, then this is really going to take off. I'm telling you. The puzzle is going to be on the table. It's always the content is the puzzle, period. The puzzle is the content. What she talking about, girl? I'm talking about the puzzle and anything else that comes to mind. But right now, it's just the puzzle. We're just sorting the pieces. We're getting ready to start the lettering, the Starlight Theater. We're doing the vintage puzzle. I don't have a beautiful poster for this one. What we have is the beautiful puzzle on the table. That's all we'll have. So we can work with it, and it's fine. Like I said, the pieces are about this. They might be the same size as the first puzzle, the Road of Good Work. So we might be working with the same size pieces. I've sorted a lot of the yellow and the red. That's what I was doing, sorting out the red pieces and the yellow pieces. And so if I want to jump over into the yellow part, then I can. I want to jump over into the grass, and I can because I have everything kind of sorted out so I can kind of move around a little bit. If I get frustrated with one end, I can move to the other because it gets frustrating. I ain't going to act like the puzzle fun every single day, but I try to do the puzzle almost every single day, if not uh, every day. I'm doing something. I'm touching the puzzle pretty much all the time. So here we are at the table, 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? We got the beautiful African dress on this morning. She is dancing, y'all. Yes, she's doing her dance. Little head wrap to match. We own at 5 o'clock in the morning. Up and at 'em at 5 o'clock in the morning, making another cup of coffee at 5 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Got that Keurig over here. I love the Keurig. I love it. I love my coffee maker. I gave up. The coffee filters and all that stuff kind of years ago, and I got the Keurig, and I've been a Keurig coffee girl forever. So a little creamer in there. I ain't gonna do no moonshine at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I will throw some moonshine in my coffee. Don't play with me. But I'm gonna be good this morning. I ain't gonna put the moonshine in the coffee. I'm gonna be good this morning. I ain't gonna put that moonshine in that coffee. I will. Yes, I will. So yeah, the process is starting, guys. Yeah, the process is starting. Now that I've sorted, I can start what I call it snap, snap, snapping. I can start snapping these pieces in. Y'all know what I pop snap, snap, snap. Once you get started, it's gonna be snap, snap, snapping. And you will be just snap, snap, snapping once you get started. It is for real, the truth. Snap, snap, snap. And see, I've sorted the pieces. So it makes it kind of easy to snap, snap, snap when you got your pieces sorted out. The sorting process is important. It's very important to sort the pieces so that you can snap, snap, snap once you get to snap, snap, snapping. But you want to sort. It's the sorting process is important. It is very important to sort the pieces so that you won't be going stir crazy trying to find the pieces. They'll be right in your face, like they're in my face right now, right in my face. Yeah, and And next thing you know, y'all, you snap, snap. I told y'all I'll be snap, snap, snapping in a minute. And the next thing you know, you'll be snapping those pieces in like a pro. But you got to sort them. There's no way around the sorting process. It helps you snap, snap, snap those pieces right in. It's gonna be my new thing. Snap, snap, snapping. We snap, snap, snapping, y'all. It's the you gotta sort. That's the only way. Yeah. You sort them, and baby, let me tell you, okay, it's that coffee talk, that coffee talking over there. And yeah, once you get them sorted, then it's all about snap, snap, snapping. And that's what you be snapping them in. I'm telling you, you be like, oh my goodness. And then once it starts coming together, it really gets exciting. Yeah, it gets exciting when you start snapping those pieces in and seeing the picture start to come together. Yes, indeed. It is exhilarating, as it should be. Like I said, you should enjoy doing the puzzle. Don't wreck your brain. This is not a test, it's just a puzzle. Take your time and enjoy the process. And when it gets to be too much, just walk away. Just get up from the table, walk away from the puzzle. You don't have to. The puzzle doesn't have to um, drive you nuts. But what it will do is you will not be able to stop. I'm telling you. Once you get to snap, snap, snapping them pieces, that you won't be able to stop. It's going to be snap, 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 snap. I'm telling you. When I got down to less than 100 pieces, I couldn't stop. I was I was in the zone, and I could not stop. I kept going and going and going, and I kept snapping and putting those pieces in, and I just kept going, and I just couldn't stop. So you know, you'll get where where it just gets obsessive, and you just can't stop, and you just want to snap, snap, snap those pieces in, and then telling you, you just won't stop, and you will just be snap, snap, snapping them in, and enjoying the process. Like I said, just sitting here chit chatting with y'all, I end up just snap, snap, snapping pieces in like crazy. And I look and I be like, well, dang, I didn't snap, snap, snap all those pieces. Snap, 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 baby. Yeah. So I mean, you get your roll on. You get your roll on, and once you get the going with it, it ain't no stopping. It's snap, snap, snap. I'm telling you, it's total snap, snap, snapping. That's all you're gonna be doing. Even after I get off this live, I'll still be probably sitting here at the table messing around with the puzzle. Yeah, just snap, snap, snap it. That's the process. Just snap, snap, snap it. I'll be sitting here. Because especially after you've sorted, then you're ready. Once you've sorted the pieces, then you are ready to go. I mean, you got something to work with, you know. So once you set yourself up with something to work with, then it's just all about snap, snap, snapping. Period. I don't know no other way to say it, but snap, snap, snapping, because that's what you're going to be doing, snapping those pieces in just like a pro. You would be surprised at yourself, like, oh my goodness, I didn't know I did all that. And finally when you stop and you look at your progress, you're like, okay then, and then you're gonna start snap, snap, snapping again. So, I mean, you can sit at the table for real, literally an hour. Um, with the puzzle and not even realize that you've been sitting at the table for a whole hour snapping pieces in. Because once you get on a roll, you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop. And like I said, once you sort the pieces and get everything in somewhat of an order, then it's just snap, snap, snapping. After that, it's all about the snapping. After that, that's all it's gonna be. I'm telling y'all, snap, snap, snap. And well, I can say once you start snapping those pieces in, it's hard to stop once you get started. So when you sit down, get ready for the sit down, because it's gonna be a sit down. You're going to be sitting down for a minute because you're not going to just come to the table and walk away. You're going to snap those pieces in. The challenge is always to put the puzzle on the table. It hasn't changed since I started doing the puzzles. The challenge has always been to put the puzzle on the table. See how I jump here, look, from one end to the other. Because I got pieces sorted. So now I'm over here working on the grass. Let's leave the starlight sign right there for a minute. You know, I can always come back to that. I got the pieces sorted, so I can jump back over there. But I'm gonna jump over here and put some a little bit of this grass together and see what we come up with over here in the grass. That looks like that goes right there. Looks like it, but it doesn't. But yeah, so you can jump around. You want to be versatile. You don't want to get stuck um, doing one thing because then you may get a little frustrated if nothing is coming together as quickly as we may want it to. So don't get frustrated. Just go to the other side. Start something on the other side. Just just like that. You can come right to the other side where you sorted those. Oh, let's go there. Where you sorted those other pieces. You can go right to that other side where you sorted those other pieces, and you can start working on something else. You don't have to get stuck in one spot. Move around. Move around. You want to move around, y'all. See how I got those pieces over here already organized. So I'm snapping on this other side now. Yep, I'm over here by the grass snapping out. Snapping out. Yeah, see, just snapping. And it all comes together. In the end, it will all come together. Be patient and do your sorting, and everything will eventually come together. And that goes there now. If it don't fit, what's the motto? If it don't fit, don't force it. Yeah, we don't want to break any pieces up trying to force them where they do not go. So we don't want to do that. So you don't want to force anything. If it doesn't fit, do not force it. Just put it down and go back to another piece. Don't be trying to dig in because it should just snap. It's a snapping process. It should not be forced. So we are working on the Starlight Theater. This is going to be a very good one, and I am excited about it. So the challenge is always to put the puzzle on the table y'all like. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please tell your friends about the puzzle. Put the puzzle on the table. The challenge will not end to put the puzzle on the table. It's always the challenge. So y'all should know that by now. And I'm gonna tell y'all to what? Put the puzzle on the table. Put the puzzle on the table. That looks like it go there, but that's a theater. Looks like it's part of an E. But yeah, put the puzzle on the table is always a challenge. So that never changes. I want everybody to put the puzzle on the table. Um, it's fun, guys. It is fun. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Doesn't look like that goes there. It fits, then it don't. So you know how I be rearranging pieces. So you put a piece in, next thing you know, that ain't the piece that go there. You got to take it out, put another piece in. So we'll leave that for right now. But I don't think that piece goes right there. It looks a little uppy and a little downy. You see, you have to be very careful if you don't have a piece in the right place. You want to take it out right because you don't want to peel the pieces, the tops of the pieces off. So it's best to try to get the right piece in the right place the first time. But it's trial and error. You stick it in, you take it out. It's trial and error. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. Nobody's doing it. The right way is the way the piece goes in. Period. So that's the only right way when you're doing the puzzle. One thing about the puzzle, it is exact. It is exactly what it is. Period. You don't have to wonder about it or none of that. It's exactly what it is. And that makes it kind of easy to work with too. So put the puzzle on the table, y'all. It's always the challenge. I'll probably be sitting here for another hour just messing around with the puzzle. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you to all my subscribers that I do have. I appreciate you. Let's put a puzzle on the table, y'all. That is the challenge. My phone always got the best